So you've stumbled upon this weird and awesome corner of the internet, and you're wondering if these videos are worth your kids' time. You've got questions, I've got answers. Let's get to it. Hi moms and dads, welcome to the lab. I'm Teacher Jaffy. In this video, I'm going to talk about some questions you may have about the Curious Monster lab. Things like what's in our videos, how to use them, and why we exist in the first place will all be answered in this video. First up, I'll talk a little about myself just so your fears will be assuaged that I'm not just some goofball on the internet who has no idea what he's saying. Well, I am that, but I'd like to believe I know what I'm saying. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in elementary education from the University of the Philippines. My area of concentration is teaching in the early grades. For more than 10 years, I've been teaching in what I'd like to believe is one of the best progressive schools in the country. But more than any paper credentials, I think the important things that you might find relevant are that I'm inherently inquisitive and curious myself, hence the name. And I'm not a fan of doing things the normal way. How is that relevant, you may ask? Well, I like learning and studying. I know, right? Anyway, if I don't know how something works, I always seek resources to fill that gap in my knowledge. That also means that I'm always looking for new and better ways to do things. So, the way I teach has constantly been evolving. Add that to the fact that I always want these lessons to be fun. Pen and paper worksheets, workbooks, they may be educational, but they're almost never fun. I'm always looking for fun ways to teach because the normal way never really clicked with me. It may have been the way it's always been done, but human society is evolving, so the way we teach and learn should evolve too. Finally, as my family, friends, and old students can attest to, I'm actually just a huge child. Back in meat space, or the real world, when I'd have games with the kids to teach lessons, I'd actually play with them. As much as I can help it, I only teach with games that I actually think are fun. If I find it boring, chances are they will as well. If their minds get blown because of a science experiment, you can be certain that my own little mind was blown the day before when I was testing and preparing the activity for them. The majority of the content on the channel will be videos teaching reading and math. But there will also be a lot of science-related videos because, as established, I'm a huge nerd and science blows my mind. There will also be some arts and crafts videos on here. And finally, one of my favorites to do with the kids back in the classroom was to read them books. So I'll have a bunch of those whenever I get my grubby little mitts on some good books. The videos for math and reading will generally come in sets. They will be a series of videos all revolving around and expanding upon a specific topic. But the next series of videos will not necessarily be what comes next in a curriculum flow. This is so we can make videos for a wider age range. Also, because I'm by myself at the moment, and it would take me quite a bit of time to make a homeschool style curriculum for every age-appropriate level. Although that is in the plans way down the line. The other videos will generally be one-offs. They will be modular and interest-based. My goal is to eventually have a library of fun activities and lessons for a wide array of topics. Hopefully, if your little one has an interest in something, we'd have already made a video about that. Cooperation with parents was something I strived for back in MeetSpace. I believe you have a huge impact on your child's learning, especially in these early years. It's when you can imprint a genuine love for learning. I believe that's how I ended up this way, because of how my mom raised me. Hi mom, I'm on TV, or computer, or cell phone, or tablet, whatever. Anyway, it's really a concerted effort between teachers and parents that yield the best results. It takes a village, as they say. As such, a lot of the activities we have were designed with the participation of parents and family in mind. You can think of these videos as introductions or primers on the topic. But the real meat and potatoes of the lessons will be when you work on it with them. I know a lot of great parents who just don't know how to teach a specific subject or topic. So let these videos be a resource for you. I'm breaking wide open my cache of more than a decade's worth of tips and tricks that I learned along the way. I actually have plans beyond this platform. The Curious Monster Lab is more than just a YouTube channel. I have more plans of how to break through the screen and bring joy to even more kids. Those are all in the works, just waiting to manifest into the world. But for now, we'll be on social media. Twice a week, we're gonna release videos on a wide array of topics. From time to time, there might be an extra video uploaded on a different day. Those will generally be tutorials or how-tos of things that might be crucial for the next video series. Or they might just be some short activity that I can't make a full learning video from. Find us on Instagram and Facebook if you want to keep up to date with all the news and all those things. The links to those will be down below. So, why did I create the Curious Monster Lab? Well, the world is a pretty dark place lately, and everyone can feel stuck, even the kids. So I've spent the past school year trying to translate everything I've learned for over a decade as a teacher into a different medium. I've tried to figure out more ways of bringing all the wonder and excitement that can be sparked in the classroom into the new online landscape. What I've found is with the right mindset, it can be easy to find the fun wherever we are. The world can be dark, yes, but with the right lens, you can find magic anywhere. I truly believe with all my heart that kids find wonder because they look for it. So that makes my job easy. It's just to point them in the right direction. I wanted to bring the spark of joy to all my students. I wanted to give them wonder-tinted glasses. I wanted to reinforce their natural curiosity. So whenever I'd make videos, I'd make it specifically for them. I'd make all the jokes in it for them. I'd make the activities in such a way that I'm sure at least some of them would like. But the whole time, there was a question in my heart. What about all the other kids not in my class? I'm not one to look for fame or renown. That's not why I made this brand. Believe it or not, I'm actually a big old introvert. If I could do all this from behind the scenes, I would. But as just little old me, my reach is small. In my 10 plus years of teaching, my average students is around 8. That number is woefully small. If I want to bring the spark of joy and wonder to more kids, I'm going to have to step outside myself. So that's what I'm doing. I think these videos will entertain the kids and spark wonder and curiosity in them. Because, as established, I'm actually just a big kid and they entertain me. If you pay close attention to the videos, you'll see that I'm actually having the time of my life doing this. That's why I can guarantee it's fun. So, if those things sound cool and you don't mind this huge child being the teacher of yours, why not like this video and subscribe to the channel so you'll always be up to date with all of our shenanigans. Also, if you know of any child who needs this spark of joy, why not share it with them? Just pass along the links to a family you think we could help. That's it for me. And like I always tell the kids, be brave, be kind, and stay curious.